How's it going, everyone? Jacob Rothenberg here, aka the supposed keyword expert when it comes to Kindle Direct Publishing for self-publishing books. What I want to talk about today in a relatively shorter lesson than what I'll usually feature is how to maximize sales with best practices on optimizing keywords for your book to get the most sales and the most visibility for your content. So what I want to do is, for this lesson, actually show you some very simple and very quick tweaks you can do for your book to, like I said, optimize your visibility in terms of not just rankings, but visibility for as many keywords as legitimately possible and that are also legitimately relevant to your title. So it's going to be a quick lesson here, guys. If you are brand new to Kindle publishing, this is going to be new and very useful to you. If you have some experience, maybe you've already seen this, but either way, one thing I'll do for this example is actually show you right here that we're in one of my titles. This is just a what's called a low content journal that I have published. This one's called You and Me, a 6x9 blank lines journal for you and your loved one. What I want to show you is how I have my keywords set up with how I describe my book. So with KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing Print, you are allowed up to 7 keywords to enter that help describe your book and more so help you be found within Amazon's search engine. So for example, if we were to search like Journals for the Soul, I'm not sure, this is a new publication that I've just had, so I'm not sure just yet if I'm going to appear for Journals of the Soul. And I'll explain why I chose this keyword in a bit. But no, it's actually Journals for the Soul, Jacob. Oh, I do show... this one is actually... Well, this is going to be just an example. Like for Journals of the Soul, I do appear in front of everyone else. So that works fine. Okay. Don't ask about the date. Don't ask about that. But in any case, this theory works. So what you see here is that I have 7 different keywords put in to describe my book. Now, this is something you can choose that are keywords most relevant to your book. Notice that I don't repeat a single keyword within my options. So I could have said You and Me journal, Journals for the Soul, blank lined journal. Actually, I'm going to do journal here. But I don't use journals more than once in my keyword describers. Reason being, it is not necessary to repeat a keyword when describing your book with these 7 different options. So that's why everything is uniquely different. What I want to point out is that you are allowed per field up to 7 words per keyword field. So, and this is completely allowed, it's completely legal, it's completely legitimate. You can, again, put up to 7 words for your book. So I could have even shortened this one, but I want to keep this phrase exact because I want to show specifically for Journals for the Soul, just in case. But here, I have books, ebooks, ebook, book, KDP, Kindle, paperback. That way, if anyone looks for blank lined journal book, they have a chance of finding my keyword. If they look at blank lined journal books, they have a chance of finding my keyword. And this, again, is all completely allowed by Amazon. For the purposes of this video lesson, I did not use my 7 keywords per field, but I absolutely encourage you to for your title or your whole slew of titles. One disclaimer I want to give is that you cannot use the word free for your keywords. So you can't say like free blank line journal. And also you can't use profanity of any sort as a keyword. So any of the A words, B words, C words, D words, E, F words, so on. Can't do that. Okay, I think that's pretty straightforward and pretty basic. One thing I also do to optimize my visibility and also with my rankings is I choose 2 categories for my book that I think will best help describe my book while also not being in a general category. So here I haven't had this optimized yet for the first one, but for the second one, I filed my journal under nonfiction, self-help, emotions. So long as your title is relevant to the topic that it's describing as a category, you are allowed to be classified under a given topic. Now, if I did nonfiction, diet and health, the ketogenic diet, that would not be allowed. But as I am in nonfiction, this journal is within the niche of self-help, and it covers the spectrum of emotions and logging how you feel, chronicling maybe your series of emotions throughout different days. That is perfectly fine and acceptable for me to use this category. Now, second, I would usually not file under non-classifiable, but you want to then choose a second category that is not general. You don't want to do, for instance, nonfiction, self-help, and then general for a category, as that puts you in a whole slew of other books, and that drastically decreases your chance of being visible for your title in a given niche. So again, you want to be as specific as you can with 2 categories you can choose under KDV Print, and make sure they are not general. You want to hone in on as much of a specific category as possible. Guys, I wanted to keep this lesson short. We're going to have more lessons coming up. Hope this was of help to you. If it was, please be sure to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below with any questions you might have, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Have a good one.